Alright. Hello again, folks.
That was a dead flat. That's better. I got meaty mitts. Oh, you cheater! You're dragging around NPCs.
I got one.
So now that I've seen what happens after the Bernard fight a little bit...
Oh, I still have both of them.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
You still have to do that main quest.
I didn't realize I had both of them.
You wanna go do your main quest?
Sure.
Because now that I've done the thing...
Now that we've spent an hour going... Yeah, she's only 14. She should be okay. Yeah, she should be alright.
Since I had to be level 20. But Dad, continuing! What you were talking about with Star Wars, what is the problem with having multiple authors who work on the same universe that you spent years creating?
Well, the more people you have on it, the more their ideas of different things can change.
Hang on, speaking of changing things, I love this idea that I'm feeding you treats every time you keep speaking for more than like 3 seconds. Good dad for speaking. You do good, Have a tweet. Have another fry.
Nope.
Come on.
Now it's nope.
Aww, it's funny.
It would help if I actually paid attention to which way I was going.
Yeah, that might help you. That may help. It's the yellow thing. So what's the thing with the... What's the problem with having multiple authors, Dad? What problems arise?
Well, one, they can completely change the story on you. Because their own way of writing may change it. It's why you need to set very specific ground rules before you have multiple authors writing it.
Well, let me establish something. Gandalf has that with B13.
Yeah.
He loves the way that the story's changed because of us.
And that can be a good thing, especially if your original author is not the
Greatest.
finest. Not to say that anything he has for canon or anything else is bad, but when you have, say one person writes good dialogue, okay, but sucks on, say, general combat or interactions with people or and then the next author picks it up and say they're good at writing the interactions with people or just the combat, and they do a section, well then it's going to suck in another way. It may not be the worst. It may be that it's perfectly fine. The issue is that you're seeing that through a story that unless you get some continuity between them, it's very hard to keep the story solid. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think Rob's talked to us before about this. We're having multiple authors on the same project.
It's
can
very...
make it look confused more so than...
Well, it makes it very hard for an audience to keep up. Because the more different viewpoints you have in a given area, the worse it becomes. Like, say you have 6 writers write the same piece, okay? And each one has a different way they write. You now have 6 versions of the same thing. While, yes, all of them are good in their own way, it makes it very hard for a reader to keep in touch with what's going on. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why I don't mind that he asked for help from people. My problem is that if he was going to do that, use his own writing to, even if he just extrapolated on his own, instead of having them,
Maybe we should go back. Round up the knights.
And leave my mother in Lilith's care for as long as that will take? No. I'm going on.
It needs to be more cohesive rather than just jamming a bunch of puzzle pieces together hoping that you get something.
Well, it's not even that you're using puzzle pieces, because you're basically going, okay, well, I can take this part from this story, 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 jam them all together, and yes, you'll make a fine story. The problem is that there's too many different viewpoints. But now you have to do that the entirety of the story. So if you have any point in the story where you didn't do that, you now have an issue. Do you understand why?
I think.
So... Okay, we're just going to do it this way. Pick a passage of any story and relay it through how you would write it. In a part that would have interaction, fighting to some degree, and
It feels less like feels patchwork and stitched.
it feels very choppy, very rough. Like there is no finish to the piece.
And that's why you need editors to see.
But they can only do so much.
I
And you're going to kill your editors by the end of it.
know. I know.
If your editors don't want to slay you first.
I know.
Beams are too damaged.
Like I said, there could be a lot better ways to do it. And I wish that he would have done it some other ways, but that's his choice.
Dead end.
Huh.
I'm playing a game right now. Do you see what I see? And I do not see what I'm supposed to see between episodes. Because staring at a phone screen that they can't see for 20 minutes is not going to be pleasant. You see what I don't see.
And it's one of my frustrations with what they're doing.
But it's because that's where we started with this.
It's where it brought up the issue.
Yeah, but how does having multiple characters make difference not?
It doesn't. Because each book is in and of itself a continuation of the rest, but at the same time, there's enough space in a novel by itself with one writer that you can create that continuity. You can create that seamless transition between stories. But with it all being on the same page, no. I'm sure it's fun with that.
I'm genuinely just trying to be here at this point. It was a joke earlier when it was every time Dad says more stuff for more than 3 seconds, he gets a fright.
And then Dad no one fight.
You give him treats. Yeah. I'm kidding, it's a joke. But that's what it feels like.
Sometimes.
Thank you for speaking. Anyway, keep speaking.
Anyway, and I like the way Lucas did it because he used entire books, an entire series to do it. So on that feeling, it feels nicely polished. It feels like they had plenty of room. It feels like there isn't a whole lot of issue there.
What?
There really isn't one for Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
Because they did a nice job with it. And I should go back.
Okay, but here you ask more questions. Celeste knows yes or no.
No.
Okay.
We have no need for them. So the first 2 episodes are going to be me just running around.
Okay. Hey, it's still better than running out of episodes at the end of this month.
Well, because I had to go back and sell my junk too. I can always fix some stuff too. And we're just gonna break it off.
Father bless. What do you need?
Upgrades, here we come.
Unexpected.
So,
That there is worth the coin.
we are redoing things for the Immortal.
Mm-hmm.
Currently we're conquering and dividing. Currently what we're supposed to do
Not
is we're
bad.
going to take the original scripts and break them up so that they become prose, and everyone's going to take a little piece of it here and there and rewrite it. And then
Okay.
it's going to come together in editing. What do you expect to see that comes out of that? As a reader, if I tell you, oh, we had multiple authors, take away your prejudice for a second.
Mm-hmm.
How smooth does it need to be? What do you need us to look out for?
So, while it's usually a style choice that most people...
Hey, Dad. What happens in PWI when a person removes their shop?
Huh?
Like the one of the 2 banker shops who was here is gone.
Oh, that just means he signed off.
What?
He just signed off.
Oh, he's not online.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you have to be online in order to keep the shops going.
Oh, okay. So it's not that he shut it up.
No.
Shut the shop.
He'll be back later.
Okay, I was.
Either that or he ran out of stuff. Which does happen.
At the same time, that banker man was pretty full, and I've been keeping him well stocked on some things.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Head towards level 20. Okay, so don't need that. What is that person?
So, anything you expect to see though out of the Immortal when it's done? How?
Oh yes, that.
Considering how many authors we have working on it,
I would just be careful.
how seamless do you want this shit to be?
As best as you can get it. Under optimal conditions, I would say as if it was one writer.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, as if it was 2 writing as 1.
Oh, bad luck. Try again. Not much, is it?
Okay.
I would just be careful. That's all.
Okay.
Num.
So with what Disney did to Star Wars, 'cause that's where we started with this.
Mm.
Any other complaints you have from them smashing it up?
From them going from pretty much the series you see upstairs, to let's make 3 movies out of it. That's a lot of story upstairs.
Uh-huh. So between episodes.
Uh,
We're not bringing the whole shelf down.
no. We're also not bringing them down. No. That's too much work.
You don't have to bring all of them down. Just like 3.
That's okay.
Well, if you want, I'll bring them down.
Don't need to. Yeah, like I said, the biggest issue I have is just the while I do enjoy all my writers for Star Wars, I really do. Oh, I forgot this was following me now.
Yes, maybe.
All I have to do is go wander in circles and go down another level.
Keep talking. You got a few minutes and I need to fill up my life.
Movies? Haven't really been watching them.
You want to talk about any of your Chinese productions?
What's special about this place anyway? What would draw Lilith here?
Hell if I know. Prava doesn't tell us anything. No one goes in, nothing comes out. That's all.
Wait a second, I just realized something.
No
Huh.
lift.
The 2
The
badges are
jam
gone.
must be deeper down.
Yeah, I think your mother took them instead.
So Dad bagged up some banana bread to take
Over
to work
here.
because as it is
I
a
can
family
squeeze through to
recipe,
the other side.
we find that it's a lot better than
Wait,
the
hold
store-bought
on.
shit. Even his coworkers have said.
There
And
she
just to be
goes.
nice, he wanted to share with some of them.
Enemies approaching.
So he put some slices and bagged them up and got them ready to go, and they're gone.
Fight's coming to us this time.
She's like, "Well, I should take some to work."
And because they were already bagged, I guarantee you that's what she took.
I also forgot to wash her ribs this morning. So I washed her ribs before she screamed.
How do you like how easy these guys are?
Open that door, girl.
Do,
That
do, do,
was-
do, do.
Quick thinking.
Sure.
I think you already have these.
What do you mean?
I need coal. Don't need it. Don't need that. Really don't need that. Still don't need that. Okay.
Why would your mother
Oh.
leave you like that?
She wouldn't.
So anyway,
Or she shouldn't have.
We're gonna wait right here.
I'm sure she had good reason.
all right. Could you turn on the volume on that actually? I guess.
Huh?
I'll turn the volume down. You want to do the closeout?
You can do the first one. I'll do the second issue.
Well, that's the end of this episode. Subscribe if you guys want to. We don't care if you do, but if you do, you get to see more of this. So, ring that notification bell. Ding dong the bell, you ding dongs.
Have a horribly wonderful day.